These are 4 things that all pro players do in EAFC that you don't know about or that you just aren't doing consistently. So starting at number 1, the first thing that all pro players do is whenever you're passing the ball, if possible, do a ball roll first and then pass the ball. This is important for 2 reasons. The first reason isn't the super crazy one, it's what you probably expect. Doing the ball roll opens up more space for you to actually make a threaded through ball. A ball roll to the side creates more options that weren't there originally, and it just gives you more time to develop the play and make your players make a better run. So normally if it would have gotten blocked, now you have that little bit of extra space and it's going to make a through ball, so your passes are going to be way more dangerous. But now the real reason pros actually use ball rolls, it's due to stability. Every time you do a ball roll, your player is able to catch his balance, meaning that he isn't going to make an error, he's not going to make a hospital pass, the ball isn't going to pop in the air. So if you can do this makes your passes that much more effective and that much more dangerous. Now moving on to the second thing that all pro players do is specifically building your team around the meta play styles. Pretty much every pro knows that the best center back play style to use this year is the Anticipate Plus play style. This is the reason why cards like Marquinhos and Blanc are way more effective than cards like Virgil van Dijk, even though they should be better in game. And now moving up towards the attack, we know that the best attacking play styles is easily the Finesse Shot Plus. This thing is a cheat code. Players like Heung-min Son and Rafael Leao, even Mo Salah, are easily the best attackers in the game. If they get a shot off towards the far post and they green time it, it's going in. It's not a question of if, that ball is going to find the back of the net. So make sure you build your team with this in mind, and on the contrary, make sure you avoid players with horrible play styles. Pros will almost never get caught using play styles like the chip shot or the cross claimer just because they do nothing effective in game. So now moving on to the third thing that all pro players do, it is the fastest way to get to maximum speed this year, and that's acceleration skill moves. It is far faster to do a skill move and then hold down the sprint button than it is to just hold down the sprint button in general. And to get to maximum speed, pro players use 2 skill moves this year. The first one is the classic and probably the fastest way to do it, but that's just a basic step over. One step over and then sprinting will put you at maximum speed as fast as humanly possible. So if you have open space to dribble, and don't get excited and take a huge touch right away, make sure you do the skill move and then accelerate into space. And now the second skill move that pro players are using to get to maximum speed is actually the reverse elastico. The reason this one comes second is because it does require 5-star skill moves, so not every player can do it. So in my opinion, just master the step over and you'll be good to go. And now moving on to the fourth pro tactic that every pro FIFA player is doing this year. If you want to avoid taking horrible touches in game and easily giving up possession, then you need to be holding down LT or the left trigger every time you get the ball. This will make it so your player is shielding the ball right away. It gives them control versus if you're just holding down the sprint button or holding down nothing at all. If you're holding down RT or right trigger, you can do what's called a sprint touch. This touch will be further away from his body, it might pop into the air, it's way less controlled, and odds are you're just going to give up possession. So the easiest fix is super small but very effective, and that's just learning to hold down LT or the left trigger every time you receive a pass. And if you're able to do all of these things consistently, you might just make it to the next division in Rivals, and you're one step closer to becoming a pro EAFC player. But thank you guys all for watching, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.